Hi there, Shannon Harton, Associate Broker with the Harton team at Nest Realty in Richmond, Virginia. Welcome back to the Richmond Nest Show. Today I thought we'd talk about some newly released research, something that the National Association of Realtors puts out every year concerning the return on investment for certain home improvements that homeowners can do. We're frequently asked by prospective home sellers where they should spend their money if they're thinking about selling their house. Where can they add immediate value? Where can they add some longer term value, even if they're not going to sell immediately? If they're thinking about perhaps a kitchen renovation and they're going to sell a house in 2 or 3 years, can they get enough enjoyment out of it to offset the cost, etc.? So it's useful to have some real some hard data to put to that. So I want to go over the 5 projects that can return closest to 100% of the money you put in. Now, it's interesting to note, nothing in this research returns dollar for dollar in terms of what you put in to what you get out. So abandon all hope of doing a major kitchen renovation, getting your money right back out. Putting a deck on, getting your money right back out at sale. So here are the best 5 returns. Interestingly, and this is the first time I've seen this on the list, adding some manufactured stone veneer on the facade of your house. It's purely a skin-deep improvement, but can add some real value because stone veneer happens to be pretty popular right now. The return on investment is about 95%, meaning for every dollar you put in, you'll add about 95 cents to the value of your house. The average cost was about $9,000, and the average increase in value was about $8,500. So if you are that much more proud of your house and can enjoy it for the remainder of your ownership, not bad money to spend. Number 2 on the list in terms of returns, pretty big difference. Only an 80% return on investment is for a minor kitchen remodel. Now that doesn't mean rip the whole thing out and put in new everything, which could cost $60,000, $70,000. We're talking about a minor one in the $20,000 range. Can return about $18,000 in value. Not a bad investment, particularly if you're going to enjoy your kitchen that much more for the remainder of your ownership. I can tell you, we just did a minor renovation like this at our home. We just put in recessed lighting, put in new marble countertops, had the cabinets painted, did not cost much. And I'm very confident that we at least got our money back on that small investment. The number 3 on the list is adding a new deck, a wood deck on the back of the house. People do love a wood deck. If currently your house has no deck and you can add one, then that adds value to a degree, but only a 75% return on the investment. The average cost nationwide is about $13,000 for a decent sized deck, and it returns a little over $10,000. So again, if you're going to get that extra $3,000 of enjoyment out of the house in the meantime, it's not a bad investment, but it's not a dollar for dollar return. Number 5 on the list is, now this is kind of interesting, adding a steel replacement door to your front or back door. Added security, might even dress the house up a little bit more. There is a decent return on that, but only 75% of the cost. Costs on average a little under $2,000 to add a steel replacement door on the front or the back of your house, and it adds about $1,400 in value to the house. So a 75% return on value. Not the kind of thing you would necessarily do to make money on, but if you're going to enjoy the house, if you're going to feel safer because of the steel door, not a bad way to spend the money. Now keep in mind, all of these are in terms of improvements. Taking a good kitchen, making it better. Taking a good door and making it better. Taking a deck where there was none and adding a deck. You've still got outdoor space before, you've got outdoor space after. Those are all improvements. That's a separate question from addressing defects. Now, if you've got a seriously outdated kitchen in your house, scarred up formica, for example, kitchen cabinets hanging off the wall or the doors falling off or not closing properly, those are addressing defects. And if it costs you $2,000 to address all those defects, that can easily outweigh the cost of not doing so, because a seriously outdated, damaged kitchen might be subtracting $5,000 or $8,000 from the value of your home. So spend $2,000 to address that $8,000 deficit. That can be money very well spent. And this is one of the best reasons to hire a professional realtor. We're out there every day seeing the good, the bad, and the ugly in homes around Richmond. And we've also got 17 years on the Harton team of experience helping sellers pick the projects that are going to add the most value, money best spent. Without the advice of a realtor, you might really go crazy, spend $10,000, $15,000, $50,000 improving your home, and it really only takes a small portion of that to make it sellable and get the best possible dollar return. So this is all just interesting information. The list is very long, and in case you're curious, the worst return on the list is a bathroom remodel, about a 60% return on that. So you've got to really enjoy your bathroom to get that other 40% value, and it might be a long-term proposition. Definitely don't remodel your bathroom. Don't put lipstick on it to sell it next week. So that's the gamut from a 90% return, 95% return down to a 60% return. None of it's dollar for dollar unless you're addressing a real deficit in your home. But let's talk more about that. Give us a ring anytime and we can help you get your house ready for market, perhaps this spring, perhaps in the fall. And we'll give you that advice and much more. Call us anytime, 804-372-SOLD. That's 372-7653. Or visit us online at thehartonteam.com. Again, I'm Shannon Harton, Associate Broker with the Harton Team at Nest Realty in Richmond, Virginia. See you next time.